That's right. Come on down.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm Anna from Poland. And now you can say what you usually say when we meet and I tell you I'm from Poland.
Dzień dobry, jak się masz?
And the other thing.
Jesteś ładna.
Yeah, there you go.
Dziękuję.
I'm always so happy when I see you.
It's good to see you too. Unfortunately, my Polish hasn't gotten any better. That's
I
all
actually
I know.
taught you one word, but you don't remember, do you?
No, what was it?
Pozdrawiam.
Pozdrawiam.
That means like hello or greetings or something like that.
Yes, it's somewhat familiar.
It's a good question.
It's a good question.
That's a good question.
Well, that's a good question, yes.
For your previous roles, you had to gain weight. This time you had to, this is going to be like the question everyone opens with probably.
Yeah.
This time you had to lose weight. So I wonder, was it all painful or was it a nice sensation in a way because it was part of the process?
I mean, it was rewarding, and by the end of the film, you know, there was a great amount of, you know, we felt like we achieved something, and we went the distance and so on. But yeah, it was brutal. There was no kind of two ways about it. It wasn't fun, and I wouldn't want to do it again.
Did you discover how much you love food?
Oh yeah, and you sort of the insanity that you're constantly going through, and the things that play on your mind about what you can eat, what you can't eat. If you eat the wrong thing, then the guilt you have about it. You know, it's kind of ridiculous. But
so now you know how it is to be a model.
Sure, I can empathise with models.
I wonder what happens to you when you're hungry. Like, do you get angry or sleepy or frustrated, or
all of that?
How do you behave?
It's just such an inconsistency in your emotions, and you're far more sensitive to all sorts of trivial things that normally wouldn't bother you, you know. And that was, I think, once I started eating, you realise, oh wow, that thing that really angered me and frustrated me doesn't even matter now when I've eaten, you know.
So I wonder, how did your outlook on life change slightly after this project? Because I imagine in a perfect world, it should change after every project.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I mean, I always had a huge amount of respect for the environment and nature and the ocean, and passion and love for it, you know. I think that this experience just elevated that even more so, you know, and made me look at our place in the world and our relationship to the environment and what effect we have on it, and so I think, yeah, that was a hugely sort of positive thing, you know. But it was just such a memorable experience, you know. We were shot on the water for 2 months in the Canary Islands, and it was one of the best, you know, shoots I've been on.
Do you think about the basic needs that you have? Did they change? Like, did your view of the basic needs that you have change?
I think you realise kind of. I mean, maybe I appreciated food more, I guess, by the end of it, you know. But just the excess and consumption that we have, and I think by the end of the film, certainly, you know, that became a little more evident to all of us, you know, that when you have such a minimal amount of anything, how much more you appreciate those things, you know.
For your character, the family that he has is like a rock. He wants to come back home to them, but he also feels like he has to, so it's a bit of responsibility as well. Is it the same for you as well? The family is a mixture of, it gives you a sense of safety, but also a sense of responsibility. Oh,
sure. Yeah, I think it makes you less selfish in a way, because you're motivated for less kind of personal gain and more how do I help my family, and that you do feel a responsibility, I guess, and to do them proud, but also keep, you know, be able to take care of that unit.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks
See
a
you
lot.
later.